Ed and Matt are with me this week as well. So, Joe Sammaker says, welcome back all. And hi, Ed. I love the new graphics, love the new feel to it. Ed, starting with you. Welcome to the show. Dennis used consistency to win last year's World Championship. Will the same model of consistency work in 2024, or will this be Cassidy's year to win it for Jaguar?
Well, I think it's really hard to split both of those drivers because Jake Dennis had a very, very good start to the season. And then the middle had about 4 or 5 races where he scored no points whatsoever. And then constantly kept finishing on the podium, usually in second place, but he got another win in Rome, I think, near the end of the season. So, I think and Nick Cassidy, on the other hand, Jaguar were a little bit struggling for reliability and efficiency beginning of last season, and then really got things together from about I would say sort of Hyderabad, Sao Paulo, Cape Town sort of onwards. They were really one of the fastest cars in the field and winning lots of races consistently. Cassidy won 4 races last year, and I think Mitch Evans won quite a few as well, despite having a little bit less consistency sort of kept him out of that title fight, even though him and Cassidy were having a massive fight for second place at the very end of the season. So, yeah, I think consistency, again, it's going to be the big watchword. But I think given we got the powertrain homologation, so the only improvements you're going to be able to make are with the software. So I think everyone is quite rightly expecting Jaguar to be very, very strong. I think also look out for Jaguar's customer team, Envision, because we did see Jake Dennis and Andretti as customers win the Drivers' Championship before. Envision as customers won the Teams Championship. And so, yeah, I think the factory Porsche squad are going to have to deal with 2 very, very competitive Andrettis in the form of Jake Dennis and his teammate Norman Nato, who is also going to be very, very exciting to watch next season. So, yeah, I think lots to look out for, but I think the formula hasn't changed all that much. I do think your likes of Evans, Cassidy, Dennis, they were the star performers last season. There might be a few joining them, but I think they're definitely free to keep your eyes on.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Ed, there. Those are going to be the guys to look out for through the season. We're going to have the usual Formula E weekly interlopers where one team gets it right or the next week gets it completely wrong, and we don't see them much at all. We think of DS last year. They had a bit of a shocker, didn't they, with Stoffel and Jev. We kind of all expected them to be pretty good last season, and they really didn't show up at all. I think it's going to be probably between, to use a Murray Walker line, the teammates and great mates at Jaguar, Mitch Evans and Nick Cassidy. Jake Dennis will be in there, and I think the podiums and 4th place finishes throughout the year, the consistency is going to be whoever we get to London in end of June for the finale at XL. Whoever's picked up those most podiums and 4th and 5th place finishes throughout the year is going to be within the title chances, because if you and like Jaguar last season, they got behind, as you mentioned at the beginning of the season. If they had one more round, then Cassidy probably would have been there. But you don't want to get too far behind in the early rounds. Obviously, a lot of tracks in that early portion that we know, and the teams know. Mexico coming up this weekend, then the double header at Diriyah, and then to Brazil after that. Now that India's fallen by the wayside, unfortunately, Hyderabad has been now officially cancelled, so that is gone. So 3 tracks to start the year that the teams know very well, and everyone will want to get off to the best start possible. And if you have a DNF this weekend and you're let's say you're running in the top 5-6 in the race on Saturday and end up with coming away with nothing, then it's already going to be a struggle to get points back.